thought it was a clickbait. Oh, I got a heart problem, but no, I do. But to every problem is a solution, and I'm gonna get into that.
Antoine, you still young. Is this real? What's up guys, good night. Really shock news this night, okay? I'm in Indonesia and this is the middle of the night and this is 11 night, I think 11 o'clock in the night. I found and I heard that recently I watched the Antoine new videos. He got heart problem. What? I mean like how he can get it, okay? How he can get it? I wanted to talk and discussion with all of you guys, okay? And we're gonna watching together about his new YouTube channel. About he really got the heart problem that he said in the thumbnail, in the title of the new video. So yeah, let's talk and discussion together, guys. Okay. Before we go jump up into it, please click the bell button, subscribe, ring that bell, and let's go, guys. We're talking about Antoine Valiant's got heart problem.
So let's rewind to how I had the idea of testing what I've tested. I decided to get my own testing done, just to make sure, like, oh, I get the clear to compete and stuff, because I've done an EKG before and ultrasound, which checks the function of the heart. So that has always been good, and I did it again recently, and that was good. You can see on screen right now that my heart is pumping well. See the little valves going? It's pretty cool, right? That's actually my heart. So
Okay, it's cool. Okay, your heart is cool and he's handsome. But are you still thinking about competing, Antoine? I think it's not really the good things, you know. I mean, like, I really wonder and I'm really curious and I'm really worried about you, Antoine. If you really still thinking about doing some competition, doing some show, but at the same time you already get it, okay? You already got the problem into the heart. Why you're not focusing first on your heart? I think it's because you're too heavy, okay? You look so heavy right now in this video. How much your weight? I'm sure you was 300 plus pounds. You look so big. And I think maybe it's one of the factor that you got into the heart problem. Well, it's just my prediction and it's just my feelings, okay? It's just my feelings. So, let's continue this.
It does show the high calcium score, but there's no blockages. Okay? So right now you're okay, but you're at risk if you don't make sure your cholesterol and your sugars and your cardio and all that usual stuff. I know you do tons of working out, but make sure you do cardio, and we gotta keep an eye on your cholesterol to keep that low.
yeah.
I'm assume he was recorded his conversation with his doctor, and I think he was, talking conversation with his doctor right now. And the doctor, he said he have some kind of like, the high score calcium, but there's no blockages. And he really needs to focusing on eye for Antoine cholesterol, and he need to diet, he need to cut down the sugar, and he need to drop it down the weight. So that means what I thought and what I said before, it's really true. It's because Antoine, it's really too big. It's because it's too heavy. I don't think and I don't care it's muscle that you carry or it's fat that you carry in the 300 plus pounds. But Antoine, I think it's really risky for your health also, especially you was so big. It doesn't mean if you really handle so much amount of the muscle, really so much, 300 plus pound muscle, it doesn't mean you're really healthy. It's not really healthy for being too big like an Antoine. I think Antoine it was 300 plus pounds right now. He was 350 or 320 right now, or 330. I think 320. But it's really big, man. It's really big. And the doctor said he need to, cut down the sugar. He need to diet. He need to focusing on eye for his cholesterol. It means it's because he's too big. I'm sure it's because he's too big.
Do you?
Diet should be really geared towards keeping the cholesterol low.
Yeah. So the first calcium score I did was like 150, which means that I was like the 99th percentile.
Yeah, you're still the 99th percentile. This time it was 190, so that doesn't mean anything.
What?
With numbers.
How did it increase? Why did it increase 40 like that?
Well, it didn't actually change. It's just different. The scans have different ways of
Oh,
measuring it. So
okay.
either way, you're still the 99th percentile. That's what matters.
Yeah.
And so you got to normally 99 percentile is a good thing if you're writing an exam, but not in this case, right?
Yeah.
His calcium score was 150, and that's from 99 percentile of of the max of his higher calcium score ever. I think that's what the doctor means, but to be honest, I don't know, and I don't some kind of have the knowledge about this. What's the normal range of the calcium score? And I think if we heard, and if we thinking about the logic, high calcium score of Antoine is 150, and it's really so high. I think it's really high, but I don't know the percentage and the normal range, right? But if you just heard and thinking with our brain and thinking with our logic, sounds like really high calcium score, right?
Yeah. So you just want to be. The good news is there's no blockage right now. Right?
Like zero?
Well, there's tiny little calcified plaques in the arteries, but everyone's got that. Everyone, even at your age, got that. So you're not no different than normal, but you're at risk. So it's really just more about prevention now, and it's all about your cholesterol and diet and all that kind of stuff.
You heard that, guys? There is some kind of like artery in Antoine Valiant organs. It's scary to hear. What? I don't know what's the meaning of there's no blockage, and the doctor said that's the good news. I don't know what is that means, but even if there is a good news, I think the potentially the bad news and the bad things and the risky about the bad things, I think we can say it's really more high than the good news than the doctor said, I think, and I'm sure about that. So Antoine, just my advice, okay? I'm really want and I'm really hope, just focusing on your heart first, focusing on your health first, Antoine. Just do your own diet first and do your cholesterol in check, clean your some kind like the food, eat the really whole food and nutritional value food that's really bring you and can clean out your appetite, your digestion and everything. I think that's the most important things you really need and you really thinking and caring about. It's not the time and it's not really necessary for you to thinking about the show and to thinking about the competitions. Just my advice, Antoine, if you really watch this video, don't get mad of me, okay? I don't say anything and everything bad for you. I really hope and I pray for you. Hope and you really get well soon about this bad news. I really hope this is will get to pass and this is will get soon pass and you will get well soon. That's what I hope, okay?
So what could have caused it? Like, because all my friends that work out and do similar things, like they have zero calcium. Could it have been like just high blood pressure over the years?
Could have been, but I don't know like all the substances that you took and the testosterone, maybe different versions. Who knows, right? And also it's genetic, right? Part of it's just genetic. You
Yeah.
have no control over it. So
Yeah.
I think we just gotta keep an eye on that and I would check your cholesterol every year, to be honest, with your family doctor and go from there.
Yeah.
All right, so you take care of yourself. Nothing active to do other than really keep an eye on your cholesterol and make sure it's nice and low. Okay.
Okay.
I think the Anton Valiant doctor always focusing and always said about the cholesterol. And I think that's the biggest things and the biggest value of cholesterol. And that's really the biggest influence. The cholesterol to your digestion, to your heart, I think to your kidney and to your everything in your body. That's really the most important thing. And that's why I really suggest, and this is my lesson for me also. Okay, this is what I get the learning from this video, from Anton video, that food, I think it's everything. Keep it the check in blood work, some kind like the cholesterol, always check and always check and get attention with your food. I think everything just give your attention with what you eat and what your digestion look like, what your some kind like the blood work. I think that's really important. So now you're having, guys, hopefully this video can bring the benefit and value information to all of you and lesson, and we can learning together about this from Antoine Valiant experience. I really hope, and I'm gonna pray for Antoine Valiant. Hopefully Antoine, you will get well soon, and I pray for you, and I'm really hope the best things for you. To be honest, I really want you to doing the some competition. I'm really would love to see or doing some show, would love to see or doing competition, but right now I'm not expect because I really caring about your health. If you watch this video, please thinking about your health first, and that's the most important thing for longevity, for long term in your career in the bodybuilding world. So Antoine, get well soon, man. I will pray for you. God bless you, brother. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm your host Johan Sagala, sending out. May God bless you all.